Shri Shuka Uvacha. Shri Sukadeva Goswami said, Tataha, then, cha, and, Paugandavayaha, the age of Pauganda, years 6 to 10, Shritau, attaining, Praje, in Vrindavana, Babhuvatuhu, they, Rama and Krishna, became, Tau, the two of them, Pashupala, as cowherds, Sammatau, appointed, Gaha, the cows, Charayanto, tending, Sakibihi, Samam, along with their friends, Padaihi, with the marks of their feet, Vrindavanam, Shri Vrindavana, Punyam, auspicious, Ativa, extremely, Chakratuhu, they made. Translation purport. Sri Sukadeva Goswami said, when Lord Rama and Lord Krishna attained the age of Pauganda, 6 to 10, while living in Vrindavan, the cowherd men allowed them to take up the task of tending the cows. Engaging thus in the company of their friends, the two boys rendered the land of Vrindavan most auspicious by imprinting upon it the marks of their lotus feet. Lord Krishna wanted to encourage his cowherd boyfriends who had been swallowed by Aghasura and then stolen by Lord Brahma. Therefore, the Lord decided to bring them into the palm tree forest called Talavana, where there were many delicious ripe fruits. Since Lord Krishna's spiritual body had apparently grown slightly in age and strength, the senior men of Vrindavan, headed by Nanda Maharaj, decided to promote Krishna from the task of herding calves to the status of a regular covered boy. He would now take care of the full-grown cows, bulls and oxen. Out of great affection, Nanda Maharaj had previously considered Krishna too small and immature to take care of the full-grown cows and bulls. It is stated in the Kartik Mahatmya section of the Padma Purana, Suklashtami Kartiketu Smrta Gopashtami Budaihi Tad Dinad Vasudevo Abhud Gopaha Purvam tu Vatsapaha. The 8th lunar day of the bright fortnight of the month of Kartika is known by the authorities as Gopashtami. From that day, Lord Vasudeva served as a cowherd, whereas previously he had tended the cows. The word Padahi indicates that Lord Krishna blessed the earth by walking on her surface with his lotus feet. The Lord wore no shoes or other foot gear, but walked barefoot in the forest, giving great anxiety to the girls of Vrindavan, who feared that his soft lotus feet would be injured. Om Ajnanatimrindasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Today is the Gopashtami, so they asked me to speak on Gopashtami. In South India, there is one very great Acharya. His name is Vedanta Desika. He wrote a book called Yadava Abhyudayam. In that introductory Vandana Charana verse, he says that Lord Krishna has, when he appeared, he exhibited 4 very wonderful characteristics. I am not talking about 4 Madhuryas. Number 1 is Vatsalyata, Bhakta Vatsalyata. Number 2, Shaushilya. Number 3, Saulabhya. Number 4, Bhagavattata. Vatsa, Krishna is known as Bhakta Vatsala. Prabhupada always says he is not known as Jnani Vatsala or Karmi Vatsala. He is known as Bhakta Vatsala. Prabhupada explains that the cow has got a special love for her child, calf. When the calf is born, she is covered with a lot of dirt. The cow licks off the dirt from her body out of great affection, sometimes putting her own life into danger. In the same way, when somebody surrenders to Krishna, Krishna washes away all the sinful activities, reactions of his devotee. That is why he is known as Bhaktavatsala. Shaushilyata means a person. It is defined by Vedanta Desika that a person who is born in a very high caste family, aristocratic family, but he comes down to make friendship with lower class people. So in the same way, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He comes down, even though he is born in a Kshatriya family, immediately he comes down to Vrindavan and he associates with gopis, gopas, and calves and the cows and the birds of the Vrindavan, animals of Vrindavan. By doing that, he became Saulabhya Avatar. He became very easily accessible. There is one great poet in Karnataka. He wrote one very beautiful poem describing Purandar Das. His name is Purandar Das. He said, "My dear Lord," actually, the Indian women, when the children are born, every day they do oil massage to the children, and they massage so they extend their feet. You know, they extend their feet. They keep the child on their feet lap, and they apply oil. Right? So the children, they like it. So Purandar Das is explaining that once Mother Yashoda, because Krishna is very naughty since childhood, she would always use edible oil only, because while massaging he would drink some oil also. So one day she was massaging, keeping Krishna on her feet. Then she applied so much oil, it became very slippery, and then Krishna was slipping. He became very scared. Then he caught hold of the lotus feet of Mother Yashoda. So Purandar Das is saying that, "My dear Lord, what have you done? So many sages and the munis and all, they do great tapasya to catch hold of your lotus feet, but you are not available to them. But you are catching, in turn, you are catching the lotus feet of a cowherd woman who doesn't know the difference between left and right." You know, like that. They are considered very low class. But so Krishna came to Vrindavan. Then Bhagavatam means the Krishna wears Vaijayanti Mala. It represents Vaijayanti Mala. There are 5 kinds of flowers. It represents 5 elements. So he is the controller of material energy. It shows like that. So Krishna exhibited these 4 qualities while performing pastimes in Vrindavan. So this wonderful pastime took place after Krishna attained at the age of 6. So before that, he was taking care of the cows. Then that very wonderful pastime happened of Brahma Vimohan Leela, and immediately after this pastime has happened. So Sri Jiva Goswami, then in Gopal Champu, and Sri Kavi Karnapura in Ananda Vrindavan Champu, they described why Krishna performed this pastime. All of us, especially those who are working outside in corporate companies, and they want promotion, isn't it? We also want promotion, right? Become IWF director or head pujari or LM director. We all want promotion, right? We don't want to remain stagnant in our positions. In the same way, Krishna was taking care of the calves, so he wanted promotion. Right? He wanted a promotion. So he is known as Vatsapa all this while, one who is taking care of the calves. Now he wanted to promote himself. He wanted a promotion to become a Gopa, Gopal. Right? So that is one reason why he performed this pastime, Gopashtami, that he wanted a promotion. Number two, he wanted to take care of the calves and the cows also now. So if you see Govardhan, what is meant by Govardhan? You know what is meant by Govardhan? Not joy. Vardhan means, nourishment, nourishing. Increase the nourishment of the cows. Go, like that. Krishna is so fond of the cows. So his Dhama is known as Golok Vrindavan, right? Where did he take birth? Gokul, right? So where was he taking the cows and the calves? Govardhan. What all the inhabitants of the Vrindavan are known as? Gopas and Gopis. Later on, how is he known as? Gopal. Just imagine Krishna, how fond of cows he is. So Vrindavan is surrounded by 11 forests, 12 forests, 12, and then in between Yamuna is flowing. In order for the cows to graze on very beautiful, nourishing grass, which is being provided by Govardhan, Krishna wanted to shift from Gokul to Vrindavan, where Govardhan and Radhakund and all, they existed. Like that. So, even though he did not speak directly, he inspired Upananda to have an assembly and then move to Vrindavan, where the cows can be taken to Govardhan for the grazing, like that. So that is why. So they have because the cows, they cannot cross Yamuna because Yamuna is very deeply flowing. So they came to Bandirvan, Bandirvan. So there Yamuna waters are little bit shallow, but still the cows are not able to cross over. So then Krishna took them to Badravan, and then from there they crossed over to Vrindavan. So as soon as so they shifted to Vrindavan. So now when he attained the age of 6, Krishna, all the while, Mother Yashoda, she was actually every day morning, she was giving bath to Krishna. So he would become naked in front of Mother Yashoda, and then Mother Yashoda give him a bath, and then she would put on clothes, then she would put on the ornaments, she would decorate him nicely. Everything she was doing. But as soon as Krishna touched age of 6, Krishna told Mother Yashoda, then he is little bit grown up, he is feeling shy to become naked in front of Mother Yashoda. Then he said, from now onwards, you won't give me bath. I will take bath myself. Then Mother Yashoda said, why? Now I have grown up. I don't want to be naked in front of you. Then after taking bath, Krishna said, then Mother Yashoda was coming to put him cloth and decorate. Krishna said, no, I will decorate. right? I will decorate myself. Why did he do that? Because Mother Yashoda was very grief-stricken. Said, what is this? He is keeping distance from myself because she is so fond of, decorating Krishna and, taking care of him. Why? Because Krishna is all strategy. Because now he is going to propose that he will take care of the cows. Then Nanda Maharaj will say, तुमको अपना चड्डी पहनाना नहीं आता है, फिर how will you take care of the cows? That is why Krishna made a strategy that, see, I can take bath myself, I can put my own clothes, I can decorate myself, like that. So I now have grown up, like that. Mother Yashoda is getting bewildered with the Krishna's behavior. She said, what is happening? Mera lala mere se dur ho raha hai. Aisa, he is keeping distance from me, like that. But she didn't understand Krishna's strategy. So like that. One day, without informing Mother Yashoda, so that is number 2. And then number 3, he wanted to show Go Prema. He wanted to take initiation. When we join Hare Krishna, we are known as Bhakta. Bhakta so and so, Bhakta so and so. Right? So when we are Bhaktas, we don't get, everybody keeps ordering. Right? So then we will think, when is my initiation? And then everybody will keep asking. The first question in ISKCON, when is initiation? From whom you took initiation? Like that. That is the most important event in ISKCON for Bhaktas. Right? So he wanted to get initiation. So previously he was first initiated. Now he is going to be second initiated. Right? But he is already taking care of the calves. Like that. So he wanted to take initiation. Like that. So one day, without informing Mother Yashoda, Krishna accompanied Nanda Maharaj. He said, I want to see how you are taking care of the cows. Can I come with you? Nanda Maharaj said, yeah, why not? Come. Sri Radha Govind Maharaj says, in Krishna's incarnation is meant for ladies. Why? Because all wonderful Krishna Balya Leelas are watched by the ladies only. Because all the covered men, they are off to taking care of the cows. But all the Balya Leelas are, watched by Rohini and Mother Yashoda and all that. So Nanda Maharaj was very happy that Krishna wanted to accompany him. Because he won't get so much association of Krishna. Like that. So he was accompanying. Krishna is always, inquisitive. He said, he saw Barkat ka tree. Then Krishna is asking, Baba, why this tree is having beard like you? Like that. Then there are peacock. He saw the male peacock. So male peacock has fans. So Krishna is asking, why this bird has fans? Then he saw female peacock. Then he asked, why this bird doesn't have fans? See, that male peacock, he is looking beautiful because it has fans, just like you are looking more beautiful than Mother Yashoda. So maska laga raha tha. Then Nanda Maharaj became very, because very, very shy. He is praising me, I am looking more handsome, more beautiful than Mother Yashoda. If Mother Yashoda will hear this, what she will do? Like that. Then Baba, you also feel shy? Like that. Then he saw parrots. Baba, why he took bath in hari chutney? You know that green, green chutney, why he took bath in green chutney? Nanda Maharaj had, I don't have answers. He saw harin, deer. Why it has having, all these marks like makana? Why this monkey? Huh? What is this hanging behind? I said, oh, Lala, it is a tail. Why they should have tail? We don't have. Right? I said, God has made like that. What to do? I don't know. So he was, Nanda was enjoying the company of Krishna. Then Nanda Maharaj, Krishna said, you are enjoying my company? Yeah, very nice. Then take me every day. But don't tell Mother Yashoda. So that day, when they got back, when Mother Yashoda did not see Krishna whole day, she was asking where he went, where did he go? Then we found out that Krishna accompanied Nanda Maharaj. She didn't tell anything to Krishna. Right? Then she called, Nanda Maharaj, and then she gave him a, very hearing, pasting. Said, wow, how you can take Lala without my permission? Whole day you have taken him. This. Like that. What to do? He wanted to accompany me. So, how you took him without my permission? Like that, bahut suna I think. Like, there is one joke, As one day, one wife was telling, husband is like honey when he gives money. Then husband is said, wife is cute when she is mute. Like that. That day बहुत सुनाई थी मदर यशोदा कभी वापस नंद महाराज से वापस कभी लेके ले जाऊंगा अभी बस करो अभी मत सुनाओ इतना. Like that he was one day Nanda Maharaj he saw Krishna having a very serious discussion with Upananda and his other brothers. So Nanda Maharaj was surprised. What is Krishna doing? What Krishna is doing with my brothers and without me? What is he discussing? Like that. So Upananda told Nanda Maharaj, "Aapka ladka beta bada ho gaya." He became big. Said, why? Because he is telling us that my father has become old, or Baba has become old. Now it is time for me to take care of the cows. So when Nanda Maharaj heard this, he became so jubilant that my son has become big. Now he'll be sharing my responsibilities. Then immediately he embraced Krishna. Then he said, yes. Then the problem is, how Mother Yashoda will agree? Right? How Mother Yashoda will agree? Then Nanda Maharaj said, I will convince her. Mother Yashoda, when he proposed that now Krishna wants to take care of the cows, he wants to become Gopa. Then Mother Yashoda said, no way, my son is so small, the cows and all, the bulls and all, they are very dangerous. Now the calves, for taking care of the calves, they are going very nearby, right? But for taking care of the cows and all, they are going into the deep forest and all. Right? So one more reason Sri Jiva Goswami gives that why he wanted to, because he wanted to teach love in separation. Now all the time Mother Yashoda is seeing Krishna. Now Krishna will go away for 12 hours or 8 hours or 9 hours, shift. So they won't be seeing Krishna for 8-9 hours. So Krishna wanted to teach love in separation to all the Gopas and the Gopis and the cowherd women, the elderly Gopis and the younger Gopis and all that. Then Mother Yashoda said, no way, I cannot allow him. Krishna is very insistent that no, I want to go. Then he said, okay, take out the muhurt. There. So Krishna reached the Brahmana. He said, Brahmana, tomorrow is Gopashtami muhurt. You have to inform. That Brahmana said, what kind of customer you are? Are you ordering me? No, I don't know anything. Tomorrow. Then he said, for next 10 years there is no muhurta. There is no muhurta. Then Krishna knows, no, he is already, after all, born in Kshatriya family. He brought very, very expensive jewelry, sarees of Mother Yashoda, and gave it to his wife. Make sure that your husband will fix Gopashtami muhurta tomorrow. If you are successful, all these are yours. Then as she saw all this, wonderful expensive sarees and all, she said, no problem. मैं देख लूँगी. Done. Your job is done. The next day he came. Actually, there is no muhurta for 10 years. Then Krishna was looking very worriedly at this Brahmana. But tomorrow is the best. If you miss tomorrow, then next 10 years there is no muhurta. Krishna said, see, I am telling you, tomorrow is the best. Like that. So, that day, Krishna got second initiation. He got 4 things. You know what are they? Danda, sannyas. for Gopalak, Danda. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also was playing Danda. Then, buffalo bugle, buffalo horn, bugle bolte hain. Right? Number 3, Basri. Number 4, anybody guess? Niryoga Pasha. In Venugita it is mentioned. Niryoga Pasha. The ropes for tying the cows. These 4 things are given. In Mayapur, and I think Vrindavan also, they show the gopis in the Gopavesha. You know why? Because for this ceremony, all these gopis are not allowed. All these gopis are not allowed. So Radharani, Subal Gopa looks like Srimati Radharani. So Krishna's Srimati Radharani said, you get last, then you give your Vesha to me. So Radharani dressed herself as Subal Gopa. And all the Lalita Sakhi, Vishaka Sakhi, all the other gopis also, they dress themselves as other sakhas. That is why they show lotus feet. Jannimas Prabhu told me that is why they show lotus feet in Mayapur they show the lotus feet, because on this day they put their cloth, they, in the waist, they pull up and then they put it and then they clean the goshalas and all that. That is why their lotus feet are shown like that. So then Krishna, then Mother Yashoda said, on one condition, I will allow you. He said, what? Balaramji should always be ahead, taking care of my Lala. Subal will be on the side, Sridham on the left side. Krishna was worried. Krishna recognized that Radharani is in the vesh of Subal. Said, Radharani has to be on my left side. How she can be on the right side? Then Krishna said, no, Subal will be on my left side. Sridham will be on my right side. Said, why? Well, it's like that only. Mother Yashoda said, okay, you want him on the left side? I have no problem. Like that. Then this Gopa, this side, that Gopa, this side, all surrounded like that. So meanwhile, Mother Yashoda brought very beautiful golden chappals. Right? Golden chappals. Krishna said, I am not going to wear this chappal. Why? If you have to wear... one more thing I forgot to tell. Every day night, one day Mother Yashoda would give hot milk, in a silver pot to Krishna. One day, Krishna said, I am not going to drink milk today. Mother Yashoda said, why? Every day I am taking milk without serving the cow. Free mein seva nahi lena chahta hu. So I want to serve the cows. So Mother Yashoda was surprised. How? Because he was putting, introductor, like that. So that was one more pastime. So meanwhile, Krishna said, then you have to provide the slippers to all the cows, 9 lakh cows. 9 lakh into 4, 36 lakhs. Golden slippers. Right? Mother Yashoda said, it's not possible. When the cows heard this statement by Krishna that he is not going to wear the chappals, they had a meeting of all the cows and all the animals and all. They crushed Vraj Mitti into very soft Vraj, so that Krishna's feet will not be hurt. And then all the Vrajavasis, all the animals, all the living entities of Vrindavan, they had a meeting. And they have decided that from now onwards, Krishna is going to walk bare feet. So the Vrindavan Bhumi will become glorious by receiving the dust of lotus feet of Krishna and his footprints. So from now onwards, nobody will walk on the footprints left by Krishna. So that was the treasure of Vrindavan Bhumi, Vrindavan Vasis, the footprints of Krishna. Now also, they have somewhere in some places, footprints are left out by Krishna are still visible. Right? That is why it is said, Vishnu Chakravarti says in the commentary, Vrindavanam Sakhi Bhuvo Vitanoti Kirtim Yad Devaki Sutapadam Bhujalabda Lakshmi Govinda Venu Manumatta Mayura Nutyam Prekshadrimam Avaratanya Samasta Sattvam. So, said Vrindavana, Vishnu Chakravarti says, in Vaikuntha, Krishna wears chappal, paduka. Ramchandra is wearing paduka. But in Vrindavan, Krishna doesn't wear chappal. Krishna doesn't wear chappal. That is why Vrindavan Bhumi, Vishnu Chakravarti says, is more glorious than Vaikuntha, because in Vaikuntha, Krishna wears chappal, but here in Vrindavan, direct contact with Krishna's lotus feet. That is why Vrindavan Bhumi is spreading the glories of Bhudevi all over the universe. Vrindavanam Sakhi Bhuvo Vitanoti Kirtim Yad Devaki Sudha Padambuja Labda Lakshmi, because she received the direct contact, direct touch of lotus feet of Krishna. Right? So, that was the treasure of Vrindavan. Like that. So, this pastime, now it is called Gocharan Leela. Right? Gocharan Leela. Acharya's advice that every day we should meditate on this pastime of Gocharan Leela. Right? Every day Krishna goes for Gocharan. Every day Krishna, Mother Yashoda is walking behind Krishna, giving him some little curd rice, giving him some honey, this makan. Then Krishna says, Ma, enough, now you don't come. No, now you go back, I will go. And then Mother, every day. Then every day, all the gopis and they assemble on the terraces, behind the bushes to have a glimpse of Krishna. Right? How many of you know the most important verse of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam? Barha Pidam Natavarvapu. Boliye, Rishi Kumar Prabhu. Very nice. All of you by heart this verse. Huh? And then every day meditate on this verse, how Krishna is walking, in Vrindavan street. So, one day, one gopi got married and entered Vrindavan. Her mother-in-law told, during this such a time, don't go on the roads of Vrindavan. Said, what happens? Said, Kala Nag will bite you. Kala Nag, then you will lose all your external consciousness, everything. You will lose your, sanity. How young girls, whatever you tell them not to do, they will do. Right? Young people, not both boys and girls. So she reached, said, dekhte hain kya hoga. So Krishna was going, Baraha Pidam Natavar, very nicely dressed up, beautiful peacock feather. He was looking like a, Natavara, great actor, right? Wearing Pitambar Vastra, playing flute. Then everybody assembled. And then this gopi also came, first time. As soon as she saw Krishna, she became understruck. Who is this beautiful boy? Then, she became like stunned, like a picture in the painting. Like that. Then Krishna saw, who is this new girl? Introduction dena padega. So he twisted a ear of a cow and she ran towards that gopi behind a bush. Then Krishna, with the excuse to fetch back that cow, Krishna ran. And with his flute, he hit her on her chin. Arey muh band karo, machhar ghus jayega. Like that, he hit her. Then finished she was. She was like that. She was standing like that because she saw Krishna from her close quarters, and then she heard the beautiful, sweet voice of Krishna. Then immediately, so her mother-in-law was searching. Where is my bahu? Where is my bahu? She said, not to be seen. 11 baj gaya, 12 baj gaya. She was still standing there. She said, मैंने बोला था काला नाग काट दिया होगा. So she went. Then she was standing like that. So she dragged her. Then she told her, जेठानी का बेटा को तो लेके जाओ और उसको संभालो और पानी भी लेके आना. Bring water also. So from the well. So instead of pulling the bucket up, she put the son in the bucket and then she threw in the water. Then Jeta, मेरा बेटा किधर है? मेरा बेटा किधर है? बेटा well में है. Somehow they pulled her. And I told you, not to go, not to go. So this is the pastime. Every day it happens. Like that. Some gopi, like that. It is. What is the difference between Gocharan morning he goes and then he comes back also. So what is the difference between Krishna, two Krishnas while going and while coming back? Who can tell? While coming back, what happens? Yeah, his hair is full of, cow dust, raised by Vrajraj. Because when the cows are running, then the dust is raised, and then Krishna's hair is, covered with the dust, like that. So this is the uh, wonderful pastime of every day morning, and then every day evening Krishna comes back, and all the gopis are waiting to have a glimpse of Krishna while going, and then they all wait. Then Mother Yashoda, she was up, with Durbini. Where is my Lala? Where is my Lala? So Lala is not seen, but the cow dust is raised. Prabhupada writes in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the Mayavadis, they cannot see Krishna because it is dark all over. But the devotees can see Krishna because when the dust is raised, that means Krishna is coming back. Krishna is coming back. Right? That is why Dina Parikshaye Neelakunthale Vanaruhananam Bibradavritam Ganarajasvalam Darshayan Muhur Manasina Smaran Virayachasi. So, when you come back, we can't see you because that also properly, because your hair is falling on your forehead, we can't see you properly, like that. So they are like that, the gopis are describing. So this pastime, every day we should meditate. Right? Every day we should meditate. Krishna going to the forest, Krishna coming back from the forest. So this is Gopashtami, and then every day, like Prabhupada says, that Krishna performed so many pastimes from Vrindavan to on the way to Delhi. Even now, so many devotees, they search for Krishna in these places. In these places. Even though they may not get Krishna, the search itself is glorious. So that is why when we go to Vrindavan, actually we should search for Krishna. We should have an aspiration that maybe one day Krishna will appear in front of us. That desire, we should cultivate the desire that, to one day Krishna will see, right? That is why Bilu Mangal Thakur says in Krishna Karnamrita that Maninupura Vachalam Vande Tava Charana Vibhor Lakshmani Yadiyatani Lakshmani Brajavidisu. It is said, he is saying that when can I hear the ankle bells of the Krishna walking in the Vrindavan streets? And then Lakshmani, Lalitani Yadiyatani, Lakshmani. So when Krishna is walking in the streets of Vrindavan, Vrindavan's street roads are endowed with the footprints of Krishna. So just like when Akrura saw the footprints of Krishna, then he fell and then he rolled in the ground, then he became very ecstatic. In the same way, Bilu Mangal Thakur, he is also seen footprints of Krishna. Then he is relishing, like that. And then he is aspiring that when Krishna is walking behind Srimad Radharani, when can I hear the ankle bells of Krishna? So when can I roll in the footprints of Krishna? The treasure of Vrindavan, like that. So this pastime, this is the beauty of this pastime, that Krishna is started taking care of the cows, and then Krishna leaving Vrindavan with his footprints, like that. So this is a wonderful pastime. So there is no time now to describe Srinivasacharya. Pad lena. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. This was a very good lecture. Prabhuji, I always wonder that, I have two questions. I always wonder how come Vatsalya is higher than Sakhya, because in our lives also, when we are small, then we are in the lap of mother, but when we are grown up, then we want to spend time with the friends more than the mother. And there also, Krishna spends time, prefers to spend time in the forest with the friends. He's not carrying his mother. So I always wonder how come Vatsalya higher than Sakhya? That's the first question.
You know, in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Narada Muni explains why the gopis, they are in highest, they experience highest bliss, and why they have got highest love. He says that those who are proud, they will not get highest Krishna prema. So he says that what is meant by pride? Pride means if somebody is doing any karma, or if somebody is doing yoga, or if somebody thinks that I can do some service to Krishna, that is called pride. The gopis, they have highest prema because they are completely prideless, because they think that I can't do any service. The gopas, the Sakyaras, they think that I can do some service to Krishna. I am capable. So, the category is, that I can do service to Krishna. So, to the extent somebody has pride, to that extent their love is less. So, like that, gopis, they have highest love because they are completely prideless. Mother Yashoda and all, they have less pride. So, that is, they have more love, like that. That is given in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam.
But Krishna likes to spend time when he has grown up with the friends. Okay.
Attitude.
My second question, Prabhuji, in the spiritual world, in the material world, when he comes here, he's a newborn child, then he grows, and Radharani also grows. But in the spiritual world, Radharani is, it's not a...
Navayavana.
Yeah. So how come Yashoda is he's youth also, he's child also, but he's in one form. So how come Yashoda is enjoying the youthful form, or how come Radharani is enjoying the child form? Because he must be in one form. But here, like he grows, he gives pleasure to Yashoda when he's child, and he gives pleasure to Radharani when he's grown up. But there he is one, in one stage. So how to understand?
For that you have to read Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. You have read? You read Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So it is mentioned that Mother Yashoda, she is very fond of taking care of Krishna. So she takes care of Krishna even though he is grown up. Like giving him food on time, making food that he likes, then arranging all his jewelry, arranging his clothes. So like that, she enjoys like that. Then their love is different, conjugal love, like that. So just like mothers, even now also they enjoy their, taking care of their sons, even if they are grown up. It's like that.
So in the Bhulila only, is she enjoying this childhood pastimes?
Yeah.
Not there?
No.
Not there?
Asur Leela, Asurvada Leela, and then childhood pastime is not there in Golok Vrindavan. That is why during that this Shakatapanjan Leela, Krishna became angry. I came down from Golok Vrindavan to enjoy all these childhood pastimes and spend time with my mother. And then my mother put me under the cart, and she is busy with her friends. In order to get her notice only, she broke that cart. Like that. Okay? Grandra Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki, Shri Gopashtami ki, Gaur Premanandi.